What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Maverick Raven, and today I got another one here for you. It's gonna be a recap of Super Tuesday. It was crazy, a little bit better than we had hoped, honestly, in some states, but we'll get to that. Before we continue, before we get to it, if you would please drop me a like, a comment, a share, a subscription. I'd really appreciate it. All that stuff helps the algorithms like you wouldn't believe, and it means a lot to me, honestly. Now, as you can see, I have here displayed. Let me see if I can help you. If I can make it a little bit clearer. This is Super Tuesday, the Super Tuesday map right now as it stands. Okay. And as you can see, Alaska hasn't been counted yet. I believe that they're going to publish their results in about 10 minutes or so, at midnight Eastern time. But as you can see, President Trump pretty handily won in almost every single state. In 12 Super Tuesday primaries, he won. 84 to 13% in Alabama, 76 to 19 in Arkansas, 75 to 21 in California, 63 to 33 in Colorado, which, mind you, California and Colorado are pretty blue states. So if and again, I've been saying this a lot. Nikki Haley is a Democrat for all intents and purposes. She's a Democrat. So of course she's going to be doing well in these blue states, and she still lost. So that's encouraging. She lost by statistical margins, statistically significant margins that you can't undo. Massachusetts 60 to 36, Maine 72 to 26, Minnesota 68 to 30, North Carolina 74 to 23, Oklahoma 82 to 16%. That is just so embarrassing. Tennessee 77 to 20, Texas 78 to 17, Utah 66 to 33, Virginia 63 to 35, and the only straggler where Nikki Haley finally won. She won one. Yes. Let's give her a golf clap, ladies and gentlemen. She won one. She did it. It's like Rudy. She won 50% to 46 from President Trump. Oh no. Oh no. Absolutely insane. 865 GOP delegates up for grabs as 15 states go to the polls for the presidential primaries. Several states also have congressional primaries, one of which, the most important one, in my opinion, because this would be huge for the GOP if we're able to do it. It says Democratic Representative, Adam Schiff, and Republican Steve Garvey will advance to the general election in the hotly contested California Senate race, NBC News projects. That means Democratic reps Katie Porter and Barbara Lee, who also ran for the seat, will be shut out of the general election. The progressives will also vacate their House seats and leave Congress. These are potential seats that can be flipped over, which will give the GOP, hopefully, some sort of lead, Under California's rules, the top two vote getters advance to the general election regardless of party affiliation. In the final stretch of the race, the battle grew ugly between Schiff and Porter, the top polling Democrats in the race. Schiff cultivated his national profile by battling former President Donald Trump as the top Democrat on the House Intelligence Committee and lying through his damn teeth. Porter, a populist who flipped a former GOP-held district in 2018, ran on a platform of taking on corporate power and addressing working-class economic needs like the cost of childcare. Schiff, who led in many polls in the run-up to the contest, had sought to lock out Porter by running ads elevating Garvey in the hope that he will be his opponent in the fall. Democrats are favored to win the general election in the solidly blue state. It is solidly blue, but, back in the 80s, it wasn't that long ago, California was not a solidly blue state. Things can change, man. Things can happen, And Schiff is a gigantic piece of shit. He is just a gigantic piece of shit. So it would be lovely to see him, trounced. By facing Garvey, Schiff will avoid a contentious and expensive intra-party fight this fall. Lee released a statement Tuesday night as the emergency returns showed her in a distant fourth place, saying she will allow the time for every ballot cast, every voice to be counted, and I'm looking forward to watching the results in the coming days. Our campaign has always been about giving a voice to people who don't feel heard in Washington, and I'm exceptionally proud of the grassroots, multi ethnic, cross generational coalition this campaign built across California to send someone who will fight for them and speak truth to power in the Senate, Lee said. Oh, gosh. Do me a favor. Anyways, as you can see, Trump has won 12 states so far: Virginia, North Carolina, Alabama, Massachusetts, Maine, now Oklahoma, Tennessee, Texas, Arkansas, Colorado, Minnesota, and California. And then, of course, the very important bullet point: Haley won Vermont, a very blue state that, sadly, no Republican is going to win probably in the general come November. Several states have congressional primary races, including California, North Carolina, Texas, and Alabama. North Carolina also has its gubernatorial primaries. Follow our live results, blah, blah, blah. He won California 74.7% to 21.2%. That is crazy. So there you have it, folks. A little bit of a recap of Super Tuesday. I was talking yesterday about how important these special, what they call these special primaries, are, because some people are leaving Congress to join the Senate. So there's a lot of upheaval. There's a lot of movement. But anyways, there you have it, folks. Please, as I always say, guys, please join the flock. We'd love to have you. And be safe, be good to one another, and stay based.